The Jeep Gladiator is a vehicle that we know customers have been waiting for us to make. And so we think that all of the thoughtfulness that we've put into the interior offers the customer something that they've always wanted in a pickup truck but has never been available to them. For example, you will never find another pickup truck that offers the open air freedom that only a Jeep can offer. You know, doors off, top off, is something that is absolutely unique to the Gladiator. And we wanted to make sure that we not only captured that desire, but we also still dove into the interior and created something that customers could use from a functional standpoint. The Gladiator is about functionality, it's about how you use it, it's about your lifestyle. And so the rear seat offers lots of different solutions in terms of storage, functionality, different ways to use the truck, different ways to put your gear in there and to move it around. The great thing about it is that the seat is lockable, so when the seat is in the up position you can lock it, so it's nice locked storage. When you are out exploring and you've got the doors off, you've got the roof off, you still have your items in there and they're secured and you don't have to worry. In the other position, the stadium position, the cushions fold up into another position, and what that does is it exposes the storage underneath the seat, which is divided also in a 60-40 configuration to match the seats. So if you have just the 40 side folded up, you can lift up the lid to the bin as well. The bin in its standard configuration is an open bin, but it is available with a locking feature that includes a lid, which allows you to, again, have more locked storage in the interior. But the way it's divided, you know, you can have up to 5 dividers in there, so you can really compartmentalize it for different smaller items, or you can open it all up and have space for, you know, fishing rod, yoga mat, backpacks, food, other gear. You know, whatever you're into, we've got a place for your stuff. It's not every day that you get to be a part of something that is truly going to be this sort of object of desire, if you will. And you can imagine that as the Jeep brand, we, you know, create vehicles that inspire people to take adventures and to try new things. And the Gladiator is a very special part of that story. You know, it is something that for years to come, people will be talking about how their Gladiator allowed them to do this, or they took the doors off and they went here, and they, you know, you can just imagine all the stories that people will tell around the campfire about them and their Jeep Gladiator.
We had a unique opportunity as Jeep engineers to work on the Jeep truck program. We were able to bring back this iconic truck back to market to make it the most capable midsize truck ever, building on a rich heritage of dependable and durable Jeep trucks with class-leading payload of 1,600 pounds and trailer tow of 7,650 pounds, which provides our customers the ability to tow and haul their goods where others can only dream of. The powertrain team's done a great job with the 3.6-liter Pentastar upgrade. They've made the powertrain more efficient. It is currently rated to 285 horse and 260 pound-feet of torque. The engine is matched with either the 8-speed automatic transmission or the 6-speed manual transmission. Every Jeep truck will have a standard 4-wheel drive system. The Rubicon's equipped with the Rock Track 4-to-1 T-case. The axles are the Dana 44 solid that have been upgraded for the truck loads. The Rubicon comes standard with rear and front locking differentials. The front on the Rubicon also has sway bar disconnect. And finally, the Rubicon has a 4:10-to-1 rear axle ratio. That combined with the T-case gives an amazing crawl ratio that, you know, just kills the segment at 84:1 for the manual and 77:1 crawl ratio for the automatic. So with that, the approach and departure angle is a best-in-class 43.6 degrees on the front. It's a best-in-class 26 degrees in the rear. We introduced the 5-foot box on the Jeep truck. Developing the box was naturally a key aspect of the development process. We determined that from a customer perspective, the things that they want to put in the box, motorcycles, dirt bikes, it was important to get at least 48 inches of width and we're able to accomplish that. The forward-facing camera is an interesting feature that the inspiration for was our customer, the Jeep enthusiast. We wanted to provide another innovative tool for the Jeep enthusiast that they can use to have a great time while they're off-roading their vehicle, to get over any obstacle. So now the off-road camera gives you those eyes. With the Jeep truck being out of market for such a long period of time, what we wanted to do early up front is set a best-in-class target for these key characteristics. So from a payload perspective and a towing perspective, it was important to us to come back to market in a legitimate way.
I think it's keeping the Jeep requirements. I mean, from the beginning we knew it had to have the right departure angles. You know, with the bed, of course, it's a challenge, but we found the perfect balance of proportion and capability. At the same time, utility. I think it's going to be an adventurer, somebody who loves to go outdoors, and you know, we're finding the young generation wants to do more than just have a job. They really want to go play and enjoy life, and this will take you much deeper into the woods or into a different lifestyle. And the fact that it's flexible, it can be a convertible, it can be a hunting car, it can be an adventure mobile, it can be a regular everyday vehicle to go to work. I love this silhouette. I think it's a unique silhouette with the windshield from the Wrangler, which is very, very recognizable. But at the same time, the personality comes, it works. I mean, the pickup truck look fits perfectly with the dynamic of the vehicle. The Wrangler team is obviously very, very proud of the new Wrangler and the new Gladiator. You have to understand, we only touch this vehicle every 10 years or so is when we really touch it. In the case of the truck, it's been a few decades. So we take it very seriously. But it's also a bit intimidating because we know that the fan base, the people that love the Wranglers really love them so much that they watch what we're doing. So we have to be very careful to do it properly, modernize the vehicle without sacrificing the utility, and at the same time offering something new and also make it easier. Well, Mark Allen, he's the head of the Jeep studio, and what he does is every year he takes his team to Moab. It's an amazing event, a Moab Jeep Safari in April, and they actually walk amongst the owners, and they really pick up a lot of ideas from them. We've been doing this for years and years, almost 16 plus years. We've been walking in the footsteps of our owners and listening very carefully. They don't realize we're taking notes, but we are. We're listening very carefully to what they're doing. At the same time, paying attention to the blogs, the internets, the Jeep Club. And it's not just that one time of year, it's all year round. So all of that information has been being gathered for many, many years. And much of that is now in the vehicles that we make today. That people understand it. They really they like the way it feels and looks. They like the fact that it comes in so many versions already, right out of the box. It will come ready for many different types of lifestyles. And they just, mostly a lot of, what took you so long? A lot of comments like that, but I think that means it should do pretty good in the market. So one of the things we did about almost 5 years ago, we actually put our Mopar designers with our normal Jeep designers. So they live in the same studios. So at the beginning of this program, we had the Mopar aftermarket components being designed at the same time. The beauty of it now, the vehicle launches right away with a catalog full of Mopar parts, as you can see on the vehicle behind me. All of those were designed in our studios, so they look and belong perfectly to the new Gladiator. I love the new orange. It's amazing. This one is pretty cool, the anvil behind me, but there's a lot of fun colors. It's a vehicle we have a lot of fun with.